Hello everyone and welcome. I have 3 Dollar Tree DIYs for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you 3 fun and easy Valentine's Day DIYs. Let me show you how to make them. For this project, you're going to need one of these decor pieces. This I picked up from Dollar Tree. This comes out of their birch and vine. It is just called wall decor. It is 5.3 inches by 14.9 inches. They had 2 different ones that said love to choose from and 2 other ones that said home. You're also going to need an assortment of some greeneries and florals. All of these I picked up from Dollar Tree. So this one is a boxwood. I have 1 stem of that. And this is red baby's breath. I have 1 of those. I was looking for things that had small blooms. And then these are roses. I pulled out 1 in yellow and 1 in pink. So the boxwood here I'm going to use as my base greenery, and then I'm going to add some of the other flowers as I work my way up my ladder. So to get these ready, I'm going to cut them into individual stems. And my florals, I'm just mainly going to be using the blooms, so I'm going to cut these as I go. Now one of the stems, I'm just going to pull each of the little pieces off. I'm going to use those to kind of fill in. Now I want to start on this side, kind of right below where the love is. Cut off this excess stem. Now this project you can hang up on your wall. You can also use it like on your mantle, which is how I'm going to use mine. And I'm just going to lean it up on top of my mantle. So I'm going to glue this piece down. This is going to be my first one. I'm just going to use some hot glue. Now to cover my little mess, I'm going to take one of these pieces and just trim off the top and use that to cover up my mess. Doesn't that look good? Can't even see the base. Perfect. Pull off each individual piece here and just pull right off. Now I want my greenery to come up and then to move over to the opposite side and then go up. I don't want it to interfere with my love. So to do that, I'm going to start to kind of move the plant over so it looks like it's naturally growing over to the side. I'm going to use a little hot glue to help me. Add a little dab, get one of the leaves there into it, and kind of hold it in position till the glue sets up. For your convenience, in the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials I used to complete each project. This list will not only tell you how much you're going to need, it'll also let you know where I purchased the materials. If you're enjoying today's content, make sure to subscribe, and when the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube will let you know every time I upload new content. And I do upload new content to my channel every week. I attached the full stem of the boxwood, and I cut it and re-glued it however I needed to. And on the larger pieces, I did end up using my staple gun to staple them down. I was having a hard time getting the glue to fully set up, and they kept wanting to lift out, so stapling them down worked very well. And this is a nice thick piece, so your staples are not going to come through. And now I'm very happy with that. I love how it starts at the bottom and then slowly works its way out. I did trim the ends on the ones that were sticking out and then glued them in to make it thicker. I'm very happy with that. But before I add my florals into my greenery, I want to add something else. And I have several packages of the DIY wood stickers, and I decided I want to use the smaller hearts that are natural color. Now when I use these, I usually take the little sticker thing off the back because they don't hold too well unless you're applying them to paper. So I do want to add a couple of these, and I'm thinking probably 3. So I like that. I like it a little bit more neutral. The color I want to get just from the blooms of the flowers. And then my last one here, I think I want to put up here at the top. But yeah, I like that. I think that's really pretty. So I'm going to get those attached, and I'm just going to be hot gluing those on. You could also use wood glue if you prefer. I really like that. I have my pink and yellow roses trimmed down. I'm going to try these first before I trim any of my red baby's breath. We'll see how it goes. And these, I initially trimmed them about 2 inches long. I can always cut them shorter, but by leaving them long, it gives me a little bit more area to glue in. And to attach these, just add a little bit of hot glue and then feed them into the other greenery. Just do your best to hide the glue. And then just slowly work your way up to the top. Like for down here, the full length is too long. I'm going to cut that bottom piece off. I have all of my florals glued in, and I'm very happy with the end result. I did decide to just go with the pink and yellow roses. I'm very happy with that. I think it looks absolutely beautiful, nice and neutral, not too flashy. Now I came across this adorable little wood piece at Dollar Tree. Now they had a couple different ones to choose from. They had one, I believe it had a star, and another one that had a flower, and then the heart. And I thought the heart was perfect for Valentine's Day. So we're going to dress this little cutie up. We're going to start off with some white paint and some kind of khaki. This is called Country Twill by Folk Art. These are both matte colors. Okay, I'm going to get a coat of white paint here, and I'm going to paint everything white except the roof top here. We're going to do that in the khaki or Country Twill. My paint is dry. Now I want to add a little bit of distressing, and I'm going to go in with the same color that I did here on the top, which is Folk Art Country Twill. And I have my favorite little chip brush. Now I like this because it's really ragged on the ends. So I just dab it into the color, kind of dab off any excess. And I usually like to start kind of right around the edges. This helps me pull off any paint that maybe I have too much on there. Just drag that across. I want to make sure that I'm keeping, whether you go up or down or you go across, just keep it consistent all the way around. Now, if you ever get too much of your base on there and you don't like it, don't worry about it. All you have to do, put out a little bit of the base color, which for me is the white. Dab into that once the other color is dry, and just dry brush over with the white. That will help it to blend in a little bit better. And don't forget to do the back. Now I really like that. It just adds a little bit more dimension to the house. Now all my paint is dry. You're going to need one of the DIY stickers, and I'm using just the plain red large heart. Now I want to put this over the back and cover it because I really like that bright red showing through the front. Later I can always go back and paint the back of the heart here to match the back, or you can leave it plain. I don't think it looks bad plain. So I'm going to do that. We're going to attach this using some of Aleene's original tacky glue and some hot glue. Just go over it with my finger a little bit so there's not too much glue. I like that very much. Now I cut a small piece of floral foam. I just cut it out of a larger piece I had. And what I found works really well is just a paint scraper. Just push straight down and it goes right through. So I made it small enough that it'll fit down inside and that you can't really see it from the front. Now I picked out these really pretty spring wildflowers, and they're all the same type but 3 different colors. So I have blue, I have pink, and I have yellow. And I also like the greenery that comes with it, so we're going to be using all of that. Now I'm just going to use my wire cutters here, and I'm going to cut the pieces off so that they're smaller and individual so that they will fit inside. I have my florals prepared. The first thing I want to do is go in and add my greenery. Just push it down into the floral foam. I just kind of start in the back. Okay, now I did trim some of those down as you saw because I don't want them too terribly tall. I still want to see my heart. And now I'm just going to fill in with some of my flowers. And I really like the pink, so that's going to be my dominant color, but I do want a little bit of the other colors. Now I put my florals in and I cut way more than I needed. I only needed one piece of the yellow, one piece of the blue, and two of the pink. And that filled up my little box nicely. I think that's absolutely adorable. Now I wanted to add a couple birds. Now this bird I picked up from Dollar Tree and he's quite big. So if you can only find the ones from Dollar Tree, I would only pick up one. You can either put him here on the side of the box or up on the top. Now the ones that I'm going to be using, I actually picked up from Hobby Lobby. They're much smaller. They came in a pack of 10, and these actually were in the Christmas section. So I have two here. They did come with a little like alligator clip for the bottom. I pulled both of those out. And I wanted to use two for lovebirds. So I'm going to place one here on the top and one in the box. Absolutely adorable. Now if you wanted to go further, Dollar Tree also sells these little wood icons. You could always add one of those to the front, but to me, I thought that was a little much, so I decided not to go there, but that's always an option. But I'm really happy with that. I think that's very sweet. This can not only be up for Valentine's Day, but you can leave it up through spring. Really cute little table decor for Valentine's Day. For this project, you're going to need one of the wooden wreath bases that you can pick up in Crafter Square, and this is 12 inches. And I'm going to paint this with the Folk Art Matte Country Twill. I want this to be a neutral color in the background. My base is all dry. I'm really happy with the color. I love that it's that nice neutral tone. We're going to add a hanger. You just need a piece of jute cord. Cut it as long as you need to for your hanger. I want mine a little on the long side. Pull the ends together. You want to knot that twice. So you have a loop and a double knot. Wrap it around, pull the loop through like that. I always like to pull the knot to the back because I really don't want to see that. And then I like to put some hot glue down so that knot does not slip to the front. After I glue it down, I can trim off the extra ends there. Now I have my hanger on and I can move forward and decorate. Let's make our bow now. I will be using these 2 rolls of Valentine's Day ribbon that I picked up from Dollar Tree. A full-length pipe cleaner. We are going to be doing 2 basic bows. The first bow here is a basic single loop bow. We'll be placing it on top of our second bow, which is a basic double loop bow. love the combination of these two bows. It's a great way to make a hand-tied large bow. Let's get our bow attached. I'm just going to use the pipe cleaners, and I'm going to attach it right where I have the hanger. So I'm going to feed one of the pipe cleaners through the hanger and the other one around. Pull nice and snug and give a couple twists. Pull your pipe cleaners together, trim. You want to leave just maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And push those ends down. I even wrap it underneath a little bit so that it's smooth there. Okay. Adjust your bow. I'm going to trim my tails, do a little dovetail. My red tails here I want a little bit shorter than the heart. My tail was facing the wrong way. There we go. And then adjust your loops. Now you can move your tails however you like. On this one I want them all going down and kind of pulled to the side a little bit. I like that. Now to embellish our wreath today, I'm going to be using these DIY stickers. I have several here that are hearts, and I have plain red, I have plain pink, sparkly, and natural. I also have these that have Kiss Me and this cute little Cupid in a heart. I found these at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree also carries little packages of like wood icons. I have several of those as well. Different size and shape hearts, love, roses, lots of different things that they carry. These work really well in crafts, and I stocked up really well last year, as you can see. So I pulled out some hearts. And I pulled out some of the larger red hearts. On 2 of them I added the Kiss Me, and I just hot glued those on. And on 2 I added the Cupids. And then I just have some of the pink and the plain colored and 1 large red heart. And I also have some of the smaller ones. These are all going to be used to decorate our base. The first thing I want to do is kind of do a layout to see where I want to put all of my hearts. And my goal is to get them relatively even in the same space as I come down on either side. I like that. I think that looks really pretty. I want to put this one right in the center up there on the bow. Now to attach these, I'm just going to be hot gluing them on. I'm going to get all of my pieces attached. And here you go, we're all done. I have all my embellishments attached. Now I'm really happy with the end result. I kind of wanted to try something a little outside of the box, and I'm happy with that end result. And this was about 5 or 6 items and a little bit of paint from Dollar Tree. So I'm really happy with that. This will be beautiful hanging on an interior door or wall. Something a little different for Valentine's Day. And there you go, we're all done. Let me know in the comments below which craft was your favorite. I have a hard time choosing. I really do like all 3 of them. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and some love in the comments. This really does help support my channel. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, you're going to want to hit that too. That way, YouTube will let you know every time I upload new content to my channel, and I do several times a week. Thanks so much for stopping by. You have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.